a knife. I'm the ringleader. Ladies and gentlemen, come on, play the games. We'll pretend you win. You're a hardy soul, a fine specimen. Step within the circus tent. Let's begin. Get ready for the ride of your life. I mean business, like the sharp side of a knife. I'm the ringleader. Mostly you don't see me, cause I stay out of the spotlight. It's easy, believe me, cause you're so distracted by what's in center stage being overacted. The ropes and elastic, the sawdust and sequins, they tell a story you all just believe in. You're so gullible, as long as it's colorful, bright and shiny. Yes, isn't it wonderful? Stay comfortable, relax, sit and watch it while I creep behind your backs and pick pockets. I don't stop at nickels and dimes when I want your time and the thoughts from your mind. Don't worry, it's fine. Stop looking backstage. Why you so curious? Act your age. Welcome to the carnival, ladies and gentlemen. Step right up, and I'll let you in. Hope you got a heart of gold. It'll test you, friend. Think you got it figured out? Guess again. What a carnival, ladies and gentlemen. Come on, play the games. We'll pretend you win. You're a hardy soul, a fine specimen. Step within the circus tent. Let's begin. Acrobats contort and twist the truth. Things in cages cavort just for you. Clowns fight each other and pretend they died. They're so good you forget they're on the same side. See that tightrope walker? Place your bets. She might fall and there's no safety net. Ah, your face is wet. Are those tears of joy? Watch animals dance when they hear the noise. We play them like a fiddle from the time they're little. Whip them into shape so they never solve the riddle. How can so few control so many and take their money down to the last penny? How can one man tame 10 lions and keep a whole crowd laughing and crying? Easy, distract them and they'll never know. But anyway, have fun, enjoy the show. Welcome to the carnival, ladies and gentlemen. Step right up, I'll let you in. Hope you got a heart of gold. It'll test you, friend. Think you got it figured out? Guess again. What a carnival, ladies and gentlemen. Come on, play the games. We'll pretend you win. You're a hardy soul, a fine specimen. Step within the circus tent, it never ends. Step right up, ladies and gentlemen. Don't you want to know what you're missing in there? Don't you hear the laughing and the screams? How about you? You look like a nice family. Nah, bring the kids in, it's fine. There's no age limit to this show.
Tryna be great, yeah, I feel amazing.
I'm so glad to see ya, baby. But you've been acting crazy.
This video is fair use. It is transformative and is protected under Section 107 of Copyright Act 1976. Allows me for fair use for purposes such as criticism, comment, reporting, teaching, and more.
Tonight, meltdowns, outbursts, screaming, crying, and stomping. All signs of an explosive temper tantrum.
I can't! I'm in the middle of nowhere. There's no U-Haul trucks here. The customer service is 30 to 40 minute wait. My phone's about dead. There's no way it won't let me check in for the vehicle. And you have to be at the location to check in, and I'm here, but I don't have the internet's not working, and there's no vehicle anyways. The only vehicle is that one right there.
That can be difficult to deal with, but what if it's not your child who's pitching the fit?
They scream.
Customer is always right.
You know what? We're passionate people, and I'm telling you, we're not out here for clicks and stuff like that. We're truly out here trying to find summer.
They fall to the floor and throw things.
If you stop drinking and doing drugs, your grandson would not be dead right now. Welcome to the Bullhorn Betty show, lady.
Yeah, I am. I'm like shaking. I'm mad right now.
I'm gonna wait here a second. You bitch. You talk to me like I'm a child, and you talk to people in condescending ways. What do you expect? It causes freaking bullshit. Are you serious? Like, you try to act like you're queen of something. It's YouTube. Get over it and get a life. It's nothing. It's not that big a deal.
If he taking that video, it doesn't do any good. Because why? Everybody's put it everywhere now. It doesn't matter. Tiffany, you can kiss my ass. You have a forever. Then you are a dirty whore. Then you, oh my dirty whore. Then you, oh my god. Then you, oh my god.
More and more adults caught on tape throwing temper tantrums thanks to today's technology.
She got the biggest baloopa I ever seen in my life. She has enough baloopa for 3 inches. Ah! Go somewhere, you cockroach! You smell breath.
Right now, you are in the middle of the road. Somebody record her. Record her. She is in the middle of the road. That's
Carry your ass, Roach. Carry your ass, Roach. You're a piece of trash. You smell like. You smell like. Your people ain't. You ain't shit. Your mom, your daddy ain't use the Lord's name to sell that ass. Whole lot of prostitution going on out here. Piss me off now. Piss me off. Oh, why are your teeth purple? Why are your teeth purple? Why your teeth purple? Why your goddamn teeth purple, bitch? Your purple tooth crackhead, bitch.
Most of us are able to get angry and express our frustration in a, a constructive way.
But for others, says therapist Diane Cole, something as simple as spilt milk literally is enough to send them over the edge.
They go to 0 to 100 really fast.
Warning, warning, alert, alert, watch your ears. We got a squealer.
Dude, I am so done with you, Purple. I am so done. I'm gonna wait here a second. You bitch. You talk to me like I'm a child, and you talk to people in condescending ways. When Tabby's asking to come up on panel, what do you expect? It causes freaking bullshit. Are you serious?
So what's happening here is that Ziggy has lost complete control of the situation and of her friends. They're doing things that she doesn't like. Ziggy never liked when her friends would talk to each other and, figure out what was actually going on. But yeah, so here's a classic example of Ziggy not having control, feeling like she's losing control, and she loses control. So let's listen. And for those wondering, this would be the long version, like most of the full clip of the Who Timed Out JBT? And we have that twice in here, so look forward to that.
You talk to me like, oh wait, like you try to act like you're a queen of something. It's YouTube. Get over it and get a life. It's nothing. It's not that big a deal.
Look in the mirror, Ziggy.
Sorry, guys. I'm talking in response to a live going on right now, so many of you might be very confused. But this is about Purple Nice Live right now, and let me just tell you how dirty of a person she is.
Oh, Ziggy. Classic Krama Ziggy. Well, let me just remind everyone that Purple's name used to be Purple Nights. So when you hear reference to Purple Nights, she is speaking about the person who is now called Purple Phoenix. So there's that for anyone who's new.
But this is about Purple Nice Live right now, and let me just tell you how dirty of a person she is. I was just on the phone with Tabby. I read that exact message to Tabby, and I have it recorded. You guys know that every fucking call I have is recorded.
Oh, we know. We know.
So guess what? We're gonna listen. I'm so tired of the lies. I just read that exact message to Tabby on the phone. Like seconds. I was on the phone with her when Purple started the live. She was afraid that her messages were going to be shared by Purple because of things she said. I go, Tabby, tell me right now. If you said anything about me, just get it out. Tell me it's okay. We'll deal with it. It's fine. If you've been, just tell me. Like what you're afraid of. It's okay. I told her everything I told her I talked to Purple for like 2 hours the other day. I sent her and went over my screenshots of everything I sent to Purple. It was nothing. She's making it into a bigger deal. Yeah, but you asked me to. You freaking purposely tried to. You were like you just did, Purple.
So for anyone who may be new, this group of people, in my opinion, they fall out of friendships pretty easily. I feel like they change their friends more than they change their underwear sometimes.
Funny thing is Crusty knew everything.
Listen how she's talking. She's talking so condescending.
Before. So
Tabby seriously needs to start being honest, 100% honest of what she's really saying, and stop pussyfooting around up there. Just tell her exactly the way you were telling it to me on the phone. Stop. Just to be honest. 100%. Don't pussyfoot around. Just tell the truth. And the way that freaking Tabby's up there just sitting, I just got off the phone with her and told her all this. She's trying to act like I didn't read that message. Yes, I did. I have it recorded.
So far, it's pretty clear that Ziggy has lost control of the situation. Lost control of Tabby, lost control of Purple, lost control of everybody. And people who like control, well, they end up losing control when they don't have control. So this is a result of that. This is a tragedy pimp temper tantrum.
I need her to come up here. Be honest. That's why I was like, you're going to sit there and just talk shit about me. If you're going to sit there and talk about me, let me up on panel. And then sit there and talk to me like, come on, what do you think's going to happen if you talk to me like that? That was so rude.
Wait for it. Here it comes.
And I said, OMG, Purple, because you're going around telling everybody and texting Tabby that you don't understand why 6ups people are in your chat and you aren't friends with them and you don't want anything to do with them. But you freaking, as soon as one of them get timed out, which is her 6up son, you freaking stop the show. You're like, who timed out JBT? Like you made the biggest deal like you guys were BFF.
So Ziggy was so butthurt, so mad that some of 6up's people were in Purple's chat. I mean, how awful. Purple, you're such a bad friend to allow people in your chat. Just wow. Anyway, let's hear that again. Maybe a little slower. Just a little slower for those in the back. And because it's fun.
As soon as one of them get timed out, which is her 6up son, you freaking stop the show. You're like, who timed out JBT? Like you made the biggest deal like you guys were BFF.
Why are you fucking playing? You're not being honest. You're doing things behind the scenes that sound really shady. How is it that your whole chat, you have all the 6ups people in there and her son sitting there clapping you on and you're all about it, yet you're telling Tabby that you don't want anything to do with them. But yet the second somebody times JBT out, and you get mad at Julie, which I'm sure he deserved it.
Julie fucking Applewhite. Oh, shit. Actually, it's funny, I found some old comments the other day from when Julie used to windmill for Ziggy. And some of those classics, man, they were the best. Anyway, let's get back to this. I'll see if I can find those and pull them out. Those were the days.
You stopped the show. It looked shady as hell. Sorry, guys. I'm sorry. I'm fucking mad. I'm so sorry that I'm this mad. I don't get this mad that often.
Well, I don't know about that. I think I beg to differ.
That's why I said what, oh my God, Purple, what WTF? That's why I said it. We could have worked it out. Had you let me up on the panel, I could have explained it, because you don't understand the context of a message in chat and how I meant it. When I'm sitting here trying to type what I mean, it's better for me to come up there and explain it to you so you don't sit there for several minutes and talk shit and make things so much bigger than they were before you let me on panel. Because look what you caused now.
Just read that message.
She read
it. I may drop. Hold on.
Okay.
So Tabby's joining us on panel here, and I just wanted to point out, from an outsider's perspective, looking back and, watching back then, Ziggy never treated Tabby like on her level, like an on her level type human. She always treated her as though she was below her, beneath her. She treated her like crap. She bossed her around like she was a little kid, speaks to her like she's a little kid, and controls her every move, or tries to, I should say. Tabby isn't perfect, we all know that, but I do not appreciate the way that Ziggy treats Tabby and other people. Let's take a listen. Oh, and if she talks to her like this on camera, just imagine how manipulative she was towards Tabby behind the scenes.
We had talked about the fact that I knew who sent that message. So I was talking about a totally different message.
She read this message that I read to you, and right away you acted like you had no idea what she was talking about. She read this. She said, oh my God, she's telling, this is what I said to her. I said, OMG, she's telling everyone on her live that you're not talking to her anymore. And I asked her if she was sure, and she said, yes, she's sure. And Heidi tried telling her that you're with your mom.
Sorry about the sound quality. I think that Tabby always had this one phone that just didn't cooperate with sound, and it would kind of echo a lot. So I think that's what it is. It's either that or her TV, and I think it does get better in a minute or so. So hopefully it does.
And then you said, oh my God, she's the one that said that?
Because she said that.
I told you that.
We were talking about the smaller message that I haven't put out. Because I had just read that message
she read it.
Hold on. I may drop. Hold on.
Okay.
Because I don't need to be freaking yelled at like a little kid.
Tabby.
Ziggy, the fact that Tabby is probably one of your closest friends at this time, and that you're able to treat her this way in public on a panel, well, that's pretty sad. And I'm pretty sure you hurt her feelings a lot. Not just that day, but plenty of days. You are not a good friend. Friends don't do that to friends publicly. You talk about it behind the scenes. Dum-dum. You're once again trying to control her. You're once again trying to control and manipulate the entire situation to make yourself look like some sort of perfect angel. But all you do is come across as a manipulative bitch. You are not a good friend.
We were just talking about this. You acted like you had no idea. That's why I wanted to come up there.
This is the fucking message
that I supposedly said, that she said I said?
Yes.
Okay, read it. What is it?
No, I'm going to send it to you.
Yeah, Ziggy, most people don't want their private business and private messages spread all over YouTube for the whole world to see. You're not normal. And to those in the chat or in the comment section, please do be kind to Tabby, because this was a long time ago. Tabby is sensitive, and I can understand that. So please do be kind when you're writing comments. Tabby is certainly not perfect, certainly no angel, but We're just talking about this one specific situation here, so let's try and keep it to that. I do appreciate that. Thank you.
Okay.
Because I'm tired of this bullshit.
Well, that's why I wanted it up on panel, so we could, because like now it's going back and forth, you know what I mean? Like if we were all up there, we could just like she wanted to talk to you like you're a freaking child, and then you had to wait and sit there and wait to get a link while she aired out all her ups, like she was her aggression out first. Then she let you out after she talked a whole bunch of shit. Then she let you out.
I have no doubt that that happened over in the other chat. But Ziggy, you're no better. Why do you speak to a friend this way? Why do all of you do this publicly? Why don't you deal with it behind the scenes like adults? Oh, wait, never mind. I know why. Because tragedy pimp tantrums bring in money. You're willing to sacrifice your friends for a paycheck, just like you're willing to exploit missing children. It all makes sense now.
Don't you think that's messed up? You asked me, and then I asked for a link, please, because my messages, she was turning into something more than they were. And then she talked to me like I was a freaking child and tried to tell me I could wait, and that Tabby had to wait, like we're in some kind of freaking elementary school.
Yes, Ziggy, you said it. That's exactly what I was thinking. Elementary school. This can't be more than like 5th or 6th grade.
Well, let's just get this talked out. So what'd she do? She sat there and continued to talk shit instead of letting me up there and made things to what they are now. They did not have to get to that point, is what I was saying. Now she made them into something way bigger than it was.
I don't want to work too hard. Only want the aux in your credit card. Hey, let me verify. Let me verify. Let me verify. Let me. I do a little, get a lot like Grady. I eat the rich, but if you pay me, I got a dish can.
I don't understand. It's like we need to all talk together because it's making it seem like people are talking behind people's backs.
I knew about the one you just read to me. It was the smaller one that I had just read to her. And she said, you know who sent me that? You know who sent me that? Ziggy.
Which one?
Did you know? I just texted it to you. I had read it.
Yes,
and
that's the message I just read, Heidi.
I need Soup up here to do my Heidi voice. I don't have a Heidi voice. So Heidi enters the chat. It's sad. I don't have the chat. I'm disappointed. I don't know what she says. I don't know what anyone's saying in the chat. This is sad. A sad day.
I just read that. That's exactly what I just read. That's the same message. You just sent me this message. You said, oh my God, she's telling everyone on her live that you're not talking to her anymore. And I asked her if she was sure. And she said, yes, she's for sure. And Heidi tried telling her that you're with your mom. That's the exact one that I just told you.
Yes, you did just tell me about that. The one I just sent you. Hold on.
This is quite possibly the dumbest fight I've heard on YouTube. It's not even good. You guys are arguing about text messages. And Ziggy is actually mad because 6UP's people were in Purple's chat. I still don't quite understand why she's mad at Tabby for some text message. It sounds trivial. It sounds stupid. Your friend's upset and you don't care. And you're still going off on her. Why not call her on the phone and talk about it? Because you're a bad friend, okay? And I'm glad that Tabby finally got away from you.
Come on. We talked about this. I told you everything that could possibly upset you that I talked to Purple about.
Which actually means I already tried manipulating you over the phone earlier.
I'll get over this, Tabby. I'm fine. I'm just irritated because I just got done talking to you about that. And you went up there, and after she read that message, and she was like, did she read that one to you? Like, talking like she was just thought she had hit some kind of jackpot. Like, she was going to reveal it all. And you sat there and goes, oh, my God, she did? No. I just got done talking to you about it. Like, we were on the phone, like this. I just read that message to you.
Okay.
Imagine having a friend who is willing and able to do this to you publicly. One who tries to embarrass you in front of the whole internet. Yeah, that's no friend of mine. Ziggy, you don't know how to be a friend.
But that's why I wanted to get up there. Why didn't you say, like, hey, let her up here so we could just, I mean, you need to speak up a little bit. Like, we have to get this sorted. This is ridiculous. Like, I'm tired of people in there in the chat. And then, oh my God, dude. I'm sorry, but this is ridiculous.
Do you know what I think is ridiculous? Ziggy, is you and the way you treat your friends. Or your so-called friends. You call these people friends? I don't know. I think you use them. I think you use Tabby for manipulating. That's what I think. And I think you're garbage for doing that. And let me be very clear. It is not just Ziggy that does this. There's a whole side of YouTube, a whole community. They love you one day and they'll throw you right under the bus the next. You could be close enough that you talk every single day. And the minute one person turns on you, you got a whole group of people just throwing you under the bus and reading every single private message you've ever sent. It is crazy. This is not real life, but it's also not healthy. It's actually disturbing. It is worse than high school.
I'm sorry that I upset her, but we were on the phone for like over an hour. I was sitting there telling her everything I talked to Purple about, everything I sent her, and she's just acting so like she has no idea. And it's making things worse.
So because Tabby didn't conform, Ziggy just hit the live button. That makes sense. Not. Listen, Tabby's not perfect. We've had our differences, but nobody deserves this.
And it's making things worse.
Who are the people putting this out all over the internet? Who are those people? Are they making it worse? I think it's you, Ziggy, and possibly you, Purple. Based on history and the present, I'm gonna assume that it was just as bad over there. Probably it goes both ways. I haven't gone back and listened to that one yet, if I have it even. I don't know. To me, this is this type of thing that you keep private because when you start airing it out online, it's embarrassing. I'm embarrassed for you.
I don't know why she dropped. I don't even feel like I was being... I mean, yeah, I have an angry voice, but... I mean, yeah, I have an angry voice, but it's just irritating. Like, and you know, like, just freaking...
You have an angry, manipulative, trying to control everything, mean voice. Yes, you do.
I don't understand why there's this miscommunication that doesn't even need to be there. I don't get it. I told her everything.
I told her everything. AKA, I told her all the things to manipulate her and control her. I told her only the things I wanted her to hear so that the situation would be exactly how I wanted it to be. And she didn't comply. Well, Ziggy, maybe you're being found out at this point.
And she acted like she had no idea.
Maybe, and this is just speculation, but maybe, just maybe, you scare her. Or I should say scared her in the past. Because people like you, Ziggy, open your live button and just go nuts. And when you have a personal relationship with someone and you tell them intimate details about your life, and again, I don't know this to be true, this is just my speculation. When you tell them personal details about your life, and then you finally kind of clue in and realize, and it takes time, I've seen it happen to many people, you finally realize that this crazy bitch hits the live button and just lets it all spew out. If you cross her or do something she doesn't like, she is unhinged. So maybe, just maybe, Ziggy, maybe Tabby was trying to protect herself from you.
Like, Purple, I was frustrated that Purple went live after our panel. I was. She went live the next day and talked about it again. It was done. And she's like continuing and just like making things bigger and bigger. And then she sent a freaking message from my Discord by Heidi. And I mean, Heidi, I'm not really mad at you, but I'm irritated because it's continuing it. It's just like, we knew it was from you because your freaking font is different than everybody's.
Oh my God, that voice, that high-pitched squeal. It is like little piggy nails on a chalkboard. I might rip my hair out soon. I hope we're almost done. That way we can move on to the next tantrum. But my second favorite part is coming up, so get ready.
So I knew it was yours when I saw the screenshot.
Ruh-roh. More screenshots with Heidi.
I don't get it. It wasn't even that bad. The screenshot.
What Tabby shared in my Discord that I was just sent a little bit ago, like a couple hours ago, wasn't a big deal. But Heidi screenshotted it and sent it to Purple, and Purple just like freaked out and was mad because Tabby shared that. But because it was my Discord, I guess she's also taking it out on me. Like, it's just it's like not even a big
deal. But besides that, just about she's up there saying she thought things were over with, the squashed. Well, we did too.
Everybody did. But you went live the next day. This is not the first time you've gone live about this. You've discussed this every day since. It doesn't make sense.
Well, I think it makes sense. It doesn't make good sense, but it makes sense because that's what you guys do. This is your content. It's a little weird. And then you mix missing children in there too. It's definitely strange. But it's nothing new. Some missing kids here. Some private text messages there. A leaked Discord. Oh, let's talk about a missing child. Oh wait, maybe we should start a new live first. Huh. Oh, I guess probably not. What's the point? This community is foul. And if I was the parent of a missing child, I would not want my child's missing case mixed in with all of your filth. It is not a good look. But the sad part is, I don't know, if I was the parent of a missing child, maybe I would just be so desperate and so relieved that someone was speaking about my child who was missing. I don't know. It's a tough one. But one thing I do know is that you Chroma creators, you can do better. You have a choice. But you all can't see past your own selfish brains far enough to do the right thing.
And then talk to me like that. You can't talk to people like that and expect them not to freaking get upset with you.
Wait a second. Did you just hear yourself? How you were talking to your friend just a few minutes ago? We all just heard it. And now you're saying that classic Ziggy doesn't see her own actions, doesn't look in the mirror. Wow.
exactly the kind of person what you did?
Just when you think she's done, the Energizer Piggy just keeps going and going.
So let me just show you guys what I get the other day. Yeah, she said something that she was going to try to strike me. Yeah, she struck me. But yet, here, let me show you something.
Let me show you how dirty this chick is. And also, Purple, you have no reason to be mad at me. I didn't do anything to you for you to strike me. I didn't deserve that.
But then you're sitting there messaging Tabby that you're freaking done with me and Jay Maria, so you never be cool with us again. Like what the hell? I thought everything was fine.
I think some of this situation is slowly coming back to me now. I feel like Ziggy got up on a panel and sat there and manipulated everyone on that panel, tried to control the narrative, control the situation, smooth everything over, like she's so perfect. And it didn't work, I guess, because they're still going on about it on the other side. So, Ziggy, maybe they just didn't see through your manipulation. And I do remember that panel. I'll see if I have it. Maybe we'll pull that out next.
Like you're making things into something that does not need to be happening. I wasn't going to sit there like a child while she freaking sits there and continuously bashes, gets out her freaking
frustrations about issues that don't exist, and then just pile this dirt on top of each other to make a mountain out of something that just does not exist. You made it worse. You're sitting here going like, I wonder why this is happening, but you are the one that keeps going live about it.
Yep, sounds about right. Sounds kind of like how Purple is still with her channel, just the way she runs it. But honestly, I don't know how she manages to go live 2 or 3 times a day and then finds things to talk about for that many hours. It must be difficult. So I guess sometimes the same things get talked about over and over.
You cannot be that dumb, like seriously.
I just noticed my first little sniffle from her. So that's interesting. The sniffles weren't really bad back then. So the sniffles have progressed over time, which is not a good thing, in my opinion. Just something I noticed. Oh my god, this just keeps going and going and going. I'll have to put the Energizer Piggy back up for the last part. I think we're almost done here. I don't think she's almost done, but I think I stopped it because someone else came up on panel and it got boring, and yeah, I stopped it. We do have more tantrums coming up as well from a couple other people, or 1 or 2 other people. We will see those as well. But let's finish off Energizer Piggy and then we'll move on. Oh, and of course, we've got the second Who Timed Out JBT? But this time she says it a little different, but it pretty much sounds the same, and she's definitely pissed off about this. It's pretty funny.
Then she's texting Tabby saying that oh she wanted to tell Tabby, like warn Tabby that 6UP's people were in her chat and she had no idea, and she just wanted her to know she's not friends with them and that she's
friends with her. And then tonight, I don't even know what JBT said to get timed out, but that was not the point. The point was Purple's reaction to her being timed out, or to him being timed out. Julie Applewhite timed JBT out because of something he said, which I'm sure was rude and causing problems. Freaking Purple, I mean, she just stopped the whole freaking show because JBT who his 6UP son was timed out. Like she threw it. She's like, who timed JBT out? And she was like, oh my God, she just had like the biggest fit about it. And it was like, are you serious? This is just proving what everybody's thinking. Wow. And that's why I said, oh my God, WTF, Purple, that's what I meant.
Okay, so that ends that one. That was a long one. I didn't remember how long it was. Wow. And again, it just kept going, but yeah, it was boring. There was some people on panel. I can't remember. But that was the reason I stopped recording at that time. So next we're going to move on to a very classic tantrum by Dolly. Now, I did want to play more of when Dolly was screaming at Alene, but the last time I did that, I actually got a community guidelines warning. They didn't give me a strike because I've never had one before, so it was just like a little warning. But that clip, a warning for anyone who has that clip where it's the day before the bullhorn incident where Dolly is just tearing a strip into Alene. And I did play part of that at the very beginning of this because, you know, that was a very large tantrum, but he was so abusive that it is against terms of service. Now, this video, for anyone that's wondering, will probably not be monetized. I'm just guessing, but when I did the preview for this video for my members, it went immediately to limited ads, so I'm just assuming. I'm assuming that YouTube does not like tragedy pimp tantrums, even though I spent a long time bleeping out their swear words. As far as I can tell, it will be put on limited ads, which is probably no ads. So if you did want to support this channel for this video, because it was a lot of work, it actually took a long time. So if you did want to support the channel, the best way to do so is to hit the like button on the video or share it. Or if you have commercials, watch the commercials. That really does help. And those are the free ways to help. In other ways, you could join membership. I believe the lowest level is $2.99. Or maybe it's only $1.99. I guess it depends where you live. And that would be helpful too. Gifting memberships is helpful. Anything is helpful. But there are free ways to help. And that's just by hitting the like, watching the commercials, or sharing the video, or watching to the end. I really appreciate everyone being here. And we've got 2 more temper tantrums to listen to. And the next one's a classic. You've probably already seen it, but it's good to revisit, redocument, and rewatch. That's why we're here. So, thanks for being here, everyone. Let's keep going. So, we are in Savannah, Georgia, and we are at the scene in front of Quentin Simon's house. I'm sure all or most of you were around for that, and that was an awful time when little Quentin was missing, and we had these tragedy pimps outside his family home screaming and screaming, and I don't think what Alene did was all that great either, but what happens next is going down in history.
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Here, I would like to let everybody know I got my press pass. My press pass right here. My press. All right. First up, we have Andrew Bradenton on charges of October 2012. Domestic battery by strangulation. Domestic battery by strangulation. Domestic battery by strangulation. The ugly over there. Bullhorn. All right, her bond was $2,500. Her mother couldn't afford it, so Andrew had to get out of here for 3 months. She was arrested also on August 18, 2012 for the charges of battery, punch or strike, simple assault. Wait, I'm not done. I have to turn the page. All right. Miss Andrew at American Law.
Oh my God. Holy shit, yes, Casey, she's got balls of steel out here doing this shit. Holy hell.
So we won't go too much further with what Alene was yelling out, but so just to give you a little example. So anyway, she was yelling out all the criminal charges of the tragedy pimps that were down there. So I think she did Betty, she did MGL, and she was right about to do Dolly. And I believe she got started and was right about to read about his brother. I think that's what I heard. And then this happens. And so as far as I know, it was Justin for All that was live from down there, and actually Rap who was streaming him. Is Queen streaming Rap? And so this happens, and then immediately Justin cuts the live. And you can hear Rap at the very end. It's definitely, yeah, like I said, this one went down in history.
We have you surrounded. What's this lady's channel name? Damn, they are lit. It's gonna be a long day.
Okay, so Dolly's about to walk up and do his thing. Get ready. And it's hard to hear what anyone's saying because I believe it's Betty's blowhorn. She's got hers set to that alarm noise, so I assume she's trying to drown out what Alene is saying about all their criminal records and whatnot. So yeah, it's hard to hear anything at all.
Oh, Dolly's assaulting her! Oh! Dolly just assaulted her bullhorn!
Okay, so let's watch that in slow motion one more time without all the noise.
Dolly just assaulted her bullhorn!
So, a lot happened that day. Dolly did get arrested, some type of battery charge. But the last I heard, Alene was going to be dropping the charges so they wouldn't have to go to court. How kind of her. Yeah. Betty tried to lie and say that something else happened. She tried to say that Alene was trying to hit him or her with the blowhorn and that's why he did what he did. No, that is not what happened. It was all on camera, thanks to Justin for All. And thanks to Rap, who was streaming it, so it didn't get deleted when Justin tried to hide the evidence. Okay, let's get into some Betty. Since we had a little Betty on earlier, we could at least hear and see her a little bit. This is from Blank Screen, February 9th, 2024, and this is a Betty tantrum. So make sure you guys go check out Blank Screen and give him the view. And Betty's having a little meltdown, aka Tragedy Pimp Tantrum.
I live and breathe true crime. Here today, we are not talking about true crime. Right now, I'm just joking. We're going to talk about true crime because I live and breathe freaking true crime. If you guys haven't noticed, I live and breathe true crime and politics. Kind of my thing. If you haven't noticed. So we're starting our day. For those that don't know what I do behind the scenes, well, when I'm out at a political thing, there's my bed, right? Because we got to keep costs down because I travel all over the country. And sometimes you just got to do what you got to do. So you guys get the behind the scenes footage of what I do when I'm out here at these political events. This is it. You see me, right? Good morning, everyone. It's nice to see you. Nice to see you. Heck of a lot better than watching a emoji, right? And listening to them bitching. Right? Little crusty cracker sounds a little salty here lately, huh? Oh my God. You notice how
the only crusty one I hear is you, Betty.
She's trying to bring in everybody. Like, oh, she's going to be suing everybody. No, I'm not, babe. I'm coming after you. I'm coming after Queen. I'm coming after Blank Screen. I can tell you that. These other people were just doing what you guys asked them to do. They're under your direction, babe. Let's be very, very clear before you scare the crap out of all these people. I'm not coming after all these people. There's only certain people that I'm coming after that tried to take my channel down and try to cause me financial harm.
Oh, Betty, you will never, ever get it, will you?
And those are the people I'm coming after. Not the little nobodies that were just doing what you guys asked them to do. Remember, I'm coming after the big heads, not the little cheese. So let's get it straight. Let's get it straight. Bullhorn Betty's done playing. And you guys want to sit there and argue and sit there and complain? Listen, I'm not the one under investigations here. You can sit there and say something about my main channel all day long about how you guys violated federal law.
No, actually, Betty, you are under investigation now because you started a false investigation. Not only that, but nobody violated federal law. You violated the Fair Use Act. And that's why you couldn't go live on your channel. And Burnt Toast has all the receipts. Make sure you guys are checking out Burnt Toast's channel. There are so many good emails. They are hilarious. Betty is losing it, and I kind of feel bad for her, for maybe a half a second, and then I don't.
I'm not the one under investigations here. You can sit there and say something about my main channel all day long about how you guys violated federal law with my channel, right? Federal law. So don't sit here and talk to me or talk about my past or anything when you are actively committing felonies and federal crimes. Let's get that straight real quick. Salty, crusty. You guys tried to destroy. It's not about running mouths. Because if that was the case, I would have sued you 3 years ago. 3 years ago, if it was all about running mouths.
No. Nice try, Betty, but that's yet another fail. A fail. You doxed the wrong people. And that's all I will say there.
No, this is about you guys concocting a plan to take my channel out and cause me financial damage so much so that I couldn't even afford food. So all these people that want to back that, you guys go to work every day and have your coworker or somebody that doesn't like you take your paycheck and put a match to it and burn it. And then you can come and cry to me about how unfair life is.
Coworker. She said coworker. Okay, Betty. And she said go to work every day. Oh my God. I'm dying.
I'm dead.
So let's take this illusion out of the equation that this is about YouTube or somebody talking about me. I think I got the whole talking about. I'm in politics. It's cutthroat. I really don't care about what people say about me. You can say whatever the you want to say about me. I don't give a you know? But what I do care about is when you come and use assault tactics, violate federal law, and commit criminal acts.
Can you say delusional?
In an effort to take my channel. That I have a problem with. So let's put the illusion of this. I like this sweet. You are the one behind the scenes pulling these things. You puppet master. And you got all these people sitting here acting like that you don't do. You are the worst of the worst, crusty cracker. The absolute worst of the worst. And you know what? You're a miserable bitch. Look at me. I've traveled the whole country, covered many cases. You're still stuck on stupid. 3 years later. Trust me, I'm not the problem and people are starting to see it.
What people?
And I live my life and I'm happy. And that's what you just can't believe that somebody can truly be happy. That somebody can truly have life and turn their life around. Why? Because shit life every day you wake up. I'm sorry. You can change your life, crusty cracker. You can change your life. You can make your life more meaningful instead of so bitter and disgusting. Trust me, I live above you. Way, way above you. My bank account could be a 0. And I'm so far above you, it's not even funny. But let's clear the air real quick. I'm not coming after everybody. No.
Step right up! Step right up, ladies and gentlemen! Step right up!
I'm coming after several people. And trust me, I don't think all you guys are going to be able to keep raising $1,000. I'm coming after you for what you did to me. I deserve justice. I'm a victim of your bullying. I'm a victim of your cyber stalking. I'm a victim of you putting me under surveillance. So cut the
Betty, I do think that you should get some help. Imagine Bullhorn Betty speaking about victims. Wow. I do think you should take those really kind officers up on their offer of the information to get some help. And I do hope you get well, because this just is, I don't have any words.
Of your cyber stalking, I'm a victim of you putting me under surveillance. So cut the You did that. Nobody else. You did that. This is not about meaningless talking behind a creator's back. What you did was illegal as shit. And nobody's going to believe, so I don't even talk about it. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to prove it. I'm going to prove all of this in a court of law.
Now, I don't know who's been following the lawsuit over on Burnt Toast's channel, but if you haven't been, I do recommend going back and watching some of these live streams, because Betty has yet to prove anything. She has yet to prove that anything illegal happened. The judge has asked her over and over to please make sure you explain what was done wrong to you and show the proof. She says what happens, but doesn't show any type of proof. Not one thing. So make sure you go check those links out. I'll put some in the description. There's been some pretty good streams over there. Betty, again, I hope you get the help that you deserve.
Here on YouTube, so that you can keep screaming as loud as you want. But guess what? Thank God, Mark Toast is not dictating what my outcome will be in court of law. And I can tell you they are lying teeth, because there is no way. First of all, her attorney, because Queen Bee can't keep her mouth shut, and she's already violated and broke her own attorney-client privilege, which I plan on asking all the people she talked to about that very broken attorney-client privilege. Because this is what I found out. Her attorney, again, not following his code of ethics, her attorney decided to try to schedule a hearing without my knowledge. Which is completely against the rules. He has been absolutely unprofessional. Which is completely against the rules. That's why I'm alleging, okay? Don't want to get any kind of problems with the judge, okay? Don't want to get any kind of problems with the judge.
Betty doesn't want any problems with the judge. But she refused to show up to court just the other day. Make sure you go check out Burnt Toast. She's got that update for you too, and see where Betty went instead of showing up to court.
Since they want to sit here and talk, let's go ahead and clear it up. I'm not coming after everybody. I'm coming after Queen Bee, Blank Screen, Burnt Toast. And depending on how much Angela has involved in this, I may come after her. And depending on how much JLR is involved, I might be coming after him.
Deep thoughts with TPE.
So we'll see where all the evidence leads, but the evidence is leading definitely to 3 main characters now, isn't it? But the evidence is leading definitely to 3 main characters now, isn't it? Not 16, not 20, not 50, 3. And I'm coming after you. So this whole illusion, and people know, because when I say something, they know what I say I'm going to do. That's the beauty of Bullhorn Betty, right? I don't have to lie to people, because I don't give a shit whether you like it or not. So for all the people out there supporting this shenanigans, this nonsense, because you're being told that I'm coming after you. No, I'm not. No, I'm not. I'm coming after the main players. Yes, I am. And trust me, I'm not stopping. If it takes 10 years, it takes 10 years. These bitches are going to you guys are going to know what they did to me behind the scenes. That's what this is about. Justice for me. Let's not forget. Because while they were sitting there telling you they weren't doing this, even in their own words, doesn't even like me. Not even about me. It's about the hypocrisy, the bullshit. I'm a powerful person, period.
I'm a powerful person, period.
I do a lot of epic shit.
I
put myself in danger.
Oh yeah, like that snake. Hiss, hiss, bitch. Didn't you grift snake boots quite some time ago? I guess you shouldn't have got bit if you were wearing your snake boots that you grifted. I wonder what happened to those.
I travel this country. I'm in politics. I'm in a lot of stuff that people don't even want to even deal with. Why? Because it's swampy. Because it's a crappy place to be. Right? But people have to do it. I'm one of those people. I got thick skin, so trust me, this is not about somebody talking crap about me. And they know that. But see, they need that money, right? They need to keep conning these people out of money. That's what it's always been about.
Is this bitch for real? I think we need a Betty mirror.
And they know that. But see, they need that money, right? They need to keep conning these people out of money. That's what it's always been about.
But I'm not going to sit here and argue on YouTube. It's done in a court of law.
Except you forgot to show up, Betty. Oops.
All the investigations are being handled by investigators, not Bullhorn Betty. And you know what? Enough's enough. You don't like it? Stop the shit, right? What were you saying to me? FOFA? Got it. Take care.
Let's talk about 5 childish behaviors we really should be avoiding. Number 1, public outbursts.
I had to get an Uber for 30 minutes away to get here. So I can rent a vehicle. There's no charger. I'm in the middle of nowhere. My dad's on a cruise. My mom lives 3 hours away. Okay? There's a 3-minute wait for U-Haul. I have 38% on my phone, okay? What is the police gonna do? They can't do anything.
Police chief, mayor, I'm Bullhorn Betty. You don't lay a hand on me. I don't break the law. But I'm telling you, you come after me with this nonsense you did with them, you're going to have problems. You're going to have bigger problems than you know what to do with. I can tell you that. This is not something you wanted, and I warned you about this. You are one dumb-ass police chief. Let me tell you that. Let me tell you exactly how I feel about you. You are a dumbass.
Sure, we all have feelings. That's normal. But how we show them is key. The next time you don't get exactly what you want, remember to take a breath and be polite. It's about keeping calm and showing respect. Number 2, stubbornness. Like when a team member on a project rejects constructive feedback, insisting on doing things their way.
What the hell? Dakota, what the hell? Are you kidding me? Who the f are you? You're rude. I've never even seen you. Do you understand I have been talking to him for years and everything's lined up, he said. Let me guess, you're a Don and Candace supporter. How stupid are you? Good Lord. Do you really think that you can talk to me like that and think that I'm going to take you seriously and think that you are really, that you really have my best interest or Fred's or anybody's for that matter? You sound miserable. I love how you're, would you like to come up here on panel and explain to me your viewpoint? Because I bet anything, you're under a fake name. God knows my intentions. I know my intentions. And that's really all that matters. I feel like I'm doing the right thing, so.
This kind of stubbornness usually means a shortage of empathy and a hesitancy to work together, which are crucial traits in grown-up relationships. It's not just about proving you're right. It's about building better relationships and results.
Bingo.
Number 3, blame shifting. Ever find yourself caught in the crossfire of blame? Maybe something has failed and they are projecting the failure on you.
Oh my God, I knew this wouldn't work, and I told you guys, I knew it wouldn't work. I knew this wouldn't work. And see, they don't have stuff like that out here. But it said guaranteed, so I went, but I can't get a hold of it. I can't. I can't.
Alabama brat? Yes, I did. I absolutely gave out wrong information, false information. I absolutely did. Because of a troll. Or trolls, plural. Right? But you condemn me and not the bad actors. So shame on you. And you know that to be true. You know absolutely that to be true. And it's disgusting that you're here trying to defend their actions and condemning mine. Shame on you. Shame on you. Shame on you. I also heard, and I'm just going to say this while on the tail end of that, is that people are saying that Stephen McDougal is being abused while he's in the custody of these law enforcement officers. First of all, that couldn't be further from the truth. I do not believe that at all, and it comes and dovetails right into some of the misinformation that was being peddled quite significantly in this matter at the time. And those types of actions are condemned. I think anybody that engages in those practices where you're manipulating information that you know wholeheartedly is untrue, I think, and I don't know if it does. I don't know if it does, but it should rise to the level of a crime, in my opinion. Because I really do think that with social media being what it is, and people having the platform and being able to interject and inject misinformation into situations like this, I think that there has to be, if people can't be responsible on their own, I think laws need to be put in place to force them to be responsible. And anybody that's engaging in that practice and is found out, please let me know. Send me over their information. I'd like to debut the person on this channel.
A family expert says that not owning up to your mistakes is a red flag for emotional immaturity and can really trip up your growth. The real deal is not about being perfect, but about facing our flubs, learning from them, and moving forward. That's growth. That's maturity. Number 4, attention seeking. Do you sometimes feel like you're part of a drama series because of someone's theatrics? Imagine you're minding your own business, and you get distracted by someone trying to seek attention.
I'm out here at Warrior State Park on the hunt once again for a little summer. We taking a little walk down the trail. You would need some diving gear, things of that nature to get to it. Have to be real careful for snakes out here though. It's that time of year, it's hot. They like to come out and lay out in the sun, so last thing I want to do is step on it with a water moccasin or a rattlesnake out here.
So what are we doing?
I'm about to go in here, turtle style. Drop down to the bottom, feel around, see if we can find anything. You never know what could be in here. There's been rumors about somebody could throw a phone in here, so we're gonna look for any articles of clothing, phones. Your baby's dead. What?
Your baby's dead.
What? Down here like this, jumping jacks.
A brain science expert tells us that these big reactions usually hide low self-esteem and can put a strain on relationships. You've got to be self-aware and real. It's about checking yourself when we start going overboard and asking, am I just trying to grab the spotlight, or am I really expressing what I feel? Number 5, pouting and sulking. Do you know someone who turns cold and uncommunicative when things don't work out for you? Yep, they're acting aggressively.
This is not something you wanted, and I warned you about this. You are one dumb-ass police chief. Let me tell you that. Let me tell you exactly how I feel about you. You are a dumbass. You are a flippin' idiot that doesn't know his ass from his elbow. You have no business being or conducting this investigation. Let's arrest the protesters? That's a great idea? You're an idiot. You're an idiot. I would love to meet you. Maybe I need to come down to your office. Now I'm done.
Thank you. I'm sorry. I'm really sorry. I don't know, guys. I'm sorry. If like the Morrison just delete any negative comments immediately, this is at the time to like put somebody more down when they're already down. Delete them. I know I usually like all comments, and you can bash me all you want tonight, okay? First, I want to say, you dumb bitch, Tiffany Marie, you backstabbing piece of no good, drama-seeking piece of.
Just a little reminder that was Ziggy's apology to the Summerwells community for the Bones incident. You can see the rest of that video on my channel under Bonegate.
A clinical psychologist tells us that sulking doesn't really help when we're bummed. We all get disappointed, but dwelling on it gets us nowhere. So let's try this instead. When you hit a bump, acknowledge your feelings, take a breath, and then let it go.
They're not gonna do that. Then they wouldn't have any content, now would they?
Got a knack for humor? Use it. A good joke or a good laugh can flip the script. And hey, it's totally fine to express your disappointment. Just do it in a way that doesn't bring down everyone's vibe.
Well, that was a lot. I think that was such nice advice. I just don't think any of these tragedy pimps are going to take it anytime soon. Well, that was a long one. Thank you all so much for being here and for sticking it out for the long haul. And if you did miss part of the beginning, it is definitely worth it to go back and listen. I, for one, cannot express how happy I am to finally be finished with this video. It took, I'm gonna say, somewhere between 2.5 and 3 weeks. It was a long one of those ones where I go back and forth, fix this, fix that, and just didn't ever feel like I got it right, but hopefully I did you proud. Thank you again so much for being here. And if you would like to support the channel, smash that like button. It's always very helpful. You can share the video. If there's commercials, you could watch those as well. And let's go out again with our song that I'm enjoying. It's called Media Circus, and I quite like it. Let's go out with that. Take care, all.
Step right up! Step right up, ladies and gentlemen! Step right up! What do we have here? Welcome to the carnival, ladies and gentlemen! Step right up, and I'll let you in. Hope you got a heart of gold. It'll test you, friend. Think you got it figured out? Guess again, but I mean business, like the sharp side of a knife. I'm the ringleader. Mostly you don't see me, cause I stay out of the spotlight. It's easy, believe me, cause you're so distracted by what's in center stage being overacted. The ropes and elastic, the sawdust and sequins, they tell a story you all just believe in. You're so gullible, as long as it's colorful, bright and shiny. Yes, isn't it wonderful? Stay comfortable, relax, sit and watch it while I creep behind your backs and pick pockets. I don't stop at nickels and dimes when I want your time and the thoughts from your mind. Don't worry, it's fine. Stop looking backstage. Why you so curious? Act your age. Welcome to the carnival, ladies and gentlemen. Step right up, and I'll let you in. Hope you got a heart of gold. It'll test you, friend. Think you got it figured out? Guess again. What a carnival, ladies and gentlemen. Come on, play the games. We'll pretend you win. You're a hardy soul, a fine specimen. Step within the circus tent. Let's begin. Acrobats contort and twist the truth. Things in cages cavort just for you. Clowns fight each other and pretend they died. They're so good you forget they're on the same side. See that tightrope walker? Place your bets. She might fall and there's no safety net. Ah, your face is wet. Are those tears of joy? Watch animals dance when they hear the noise. We play them like a fiddle from the time they're little. Whip them into shape so they never solve the riddle. How can so few control so many and take their money down to the last penny? How can one man tame 10 lions and keep a whole crowd laughing and crying? Easy, distract them and they'll never know.